Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to good old Rocky Pod. We got 3 of the 4 this week. Getting better, aren't we?
Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
Growing.
Got two
Me-
microphones and
Oh, yeah.
only little Caleb down there in his little
Hey,
void.
mine's built in, guys. It's like microphone on the cob or something.
All right. So how we doing, fellas? What are we talking about? Vols. I still haven't listened to last week's. Did you guys talk about the playoff game?
Well,
Yeah.
we paid homage to Kyle and did our predictions at the end. Yes, we talked
Oh,
playoff.
God.
And we did not talk a whole lot about Tennessee, Ohio State.
We did talk about it. We tied a nice little bow on the season, and we just put it on the shelf, and it's
That's
there.
true. Okay.
Now
Your
it's
memory's a lot better than mine.
All right, well, let me get my wrapping paper out. We
Yes.
suck.
no.
Piper
We did
better
that too,
fix
Matt.
this
We did that too. We did a Matt impression. That's exactly what we said.
Okay, good. Um, all right.
I do sense, though, Matt, that you have something to get off your chest. Something we can't say for you.
I don't even know. The lack of portal additions, the lack of coaching changes. I don't know, not too optimistic about it, about the future. I think 2022 was our peak. I guess we made the playoffs this year, but I don't have much faith moving forward.
Well,
True.
According to you, Matt, we literally just won the biggest game in the last 25 years or something. We beat Vanderbilt.
That. We hung the banner, boys. It was the
You
biggest.
should have talked a little bit more sense into me, that one, Caleb. I don't know. I mean, maybe things change and our offense comes back, but I don't know. All right, let's move on.
Matt, didn't Ohio State, one question, didn't Ohio State absolutely plastering Oregon into the ground kind of make you a little circumspect? Go, okay.
It made me feel a lot better. They have to win it all now, though. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of rooting for Notre Dame. I'm a closet Notre Dame fan, so.
At this point, truly for me, speaking only for me, I got all the balm I needed from the Oregon-Ohio State game. After that, it's just the season is done. Everything is in the box. We can analyze it somewhere down the line. But the raw feelings or the no feelings, they were pretty well smoothed over after we realized, or I realized, we didn't have a chance.
Yeah.
That team was just completely A, more talented than us, and then B, pissed off.
Yeah.
Successfully made so for 3 weeks until that game, and then we caught the first salvo, and Oregon caught the next one, and Texas caught a lessened version of that.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I am worried that this playoff format is going to lead to these teams that do spend, $20 million a year on a roster, that they're just built for this. They're built for the playoff, and we're going to see stuff like that every year. So I am a little worried about that. That's why I'm kind of pissed about our portal or lack of portal additions, but what are you going to do?
Be patient.
W.
What?
Just be patient.
Be patient. Why?
There's still teams playing.
We got players on these teams, and we got 2 more weeks of the portal.
Well, we lost that one offensive lineman to Oregon today.
He was pregnant. We don't want nobody who's pregnant.
Pregnon.
The Branch brothers going to Georgia.
Ooh. We got Mac Matthews back. Who cares?
Yeah. Wonder if he'll see the field next year. Probably won't
He's
have a
only got four
choice.
receivers, Matt. He has to
Yeah, I
see them.
know. Yep, he'll be out there, but we're not gonna give him the ball. So, all right. Any more football talk?
Who's going to win?
Does Brew have a seventh year?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, was that just an internet lie? I'm not keeping up on eligibility and district court rulings.
I don't know.
No, he's done.
I truly don't know. I've read that he could potentially get another year, but that maybe everyone just kind of moving on with their lives. But
Yeah,
Fair.
yeah.
Matt, you were about to ask something? Well,
no,
Caleb,
no,
you
no.
were
Let's
about
go to
to ask
hoops.
something. As you wish. What do you think about our basketball team right now on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being could not be more pissed, 10 being could not be more pleased. Where are you?
Like a 7.5.
Matt?
Yeah, I mean, if we could have closed out the Oklahoma and the LSU games, I think I'd be probably an 8.5, 9. But
Matt, would you have taken the open look 3, or would you have tried to go to the rim and get a foul?
Yeah, I'd probably would have went to the rim, but
It seems to be the consensus opinion. I feel like me and Coach K are the only ones who said that's a good
I mean,
shot.
that's a good shot, but
We coached that
you
shot.
have the time, like,
Could have got a better shot. Yeah.
yeah,
And if
Yeah.
you drive and there's nothing there, you could
Yes.
kick it out and probably still get the same shot.
exactly.
Don't look now, guys. Mississippi. Speaking of hoops, Mississippi State is slowly coming back on Auburn with 4:41 left.
Bruce Pearl has never blown a 20-point lead before. So.
Hey.
Bruce.
I'm like a 7 with our team.
You know, the Texas game was actually really encouraging for me because our superstars didn't show up, and some of the players we thought kind of sucked did show up. So to me, that gives us more flexibility to win games down the road. If we could win a game with Akpara, Gainey, and Dubar on the road, I mean,
Now, was it it's an off night for our guys and it's Texas. Texas is kind of okay.
yeah, but it's a road game. I don't know. I was pretty encouraged.
Oh, yeah.
We can
No.
win without Lanier and Ziegler having a big game.
After that Florida game, I was just happy to get a road win. Like, any road wins in this league this year, I'll take it. I don't care how ugly it is. I won't be happy during the game like usual, but as long as it goes in that win column at the end, I'm fine.
Did you say happy like usual during a game?
No, not happy.
Okay. Matt, when's the last time you've enjoyed a Tennessee basketball game? Like at halftime?
I got a pretty big kick out of that Florida game just because we'll probably never
okay.
we'll probably never see anything like that ever again. Like, that was just, you never see that happen. Like, just to shoot poorly on every single statistical category, like 2-pointers, 3-pointers, free throws. Like, you never see that. Like, that was something to behold. So
Almost like we were trying.
yeah, I turned it off. Check back in every now and then to see if we were coming back, but that was pretty funny. Trying to think. I don't know. Maybe one of the earlier games, Miami.
Well, I mean, yeah, there was it?
Baylor.
Oh, Baylor for sure.
Yeah.
Baylor start to finish was okay. How is Baylor these days? That holding up.
Let me look on old Ken Palm here.
Is
They're
Mr.
number
Ken.
18 in Ken Palm, so they're pretty good.
Jesus, how'd you
Okay,
pull
no,
it
that
up so quick?
he's got the fast computer, man.
It's built in, Ken Palm.
Illinois is 13 on Ken Palm.
Ole Miss is beating Alabama. There we go.
Oh yeah, the quad box is popping off tonight.
Kentucky
Man,
A&M.
Illinois thrashing that Indiana team that came in and beat us in exhibition.
Georgia 34 on Ken Palm.
I'm spooked by that one. I'm spooked pretty good by that one, actually.
Okay, why?
They had, who was it? They just beat Kentucky at Stegeman. The last two at Stegeman they won, and they were pretty highly ranked.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty good, but I don't know. I just don't really see us losing home games to non-elite teams, and I don't think Georgia's elite.
We'll see. I just
Ole
think
Miss.
the conference top to bottom is so good this year. Like it's actually outrageous. I mean, who are the worst teams in the conference? Like Missouri,
LSU.
and the
Maybe
rest are.
South.
The rest of the teams could beat each other. Like
I mean,
Yeah.
I think Auburn's half a step ahead of us, and we're probably a full step ahead of the rest of the league. But
I don't know about a. I mean, looking at Ken Palm, Florida's ahead of us on Ken Palm, and Alabama's 2 spots behind us.
What's the other one you look at? Turdvik or whatever?
Yeah. Oh,
Fart Turdvik. Please tune in to Fart Turd. Yeah, like it's Jimmy Dykes' wet dream. The SEC has fully committed to basketball, and the blossoming is showing. He gets to rant and rave and feel great about every team at every broadcast. But it also means, yeah, go ahead, Matt.
Why do you think the conference is so much better now? Is it the NIL stuff, or is it
because they finally started hiring good coaches, like at every school.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if kind of the prestige that football's had for 15, 20 years. I wonder if that's also helped with like recruiting and trying to build up all these schools. I don't know.
I mean, they surely have more money than they've ever had to pay players and to pay coaches. So,
what'd you all think about Rick's comment about taking Chaz out of the game for not doing what he's getting paid to do?
I had no problem with it. I mean, he said that kind of stuff before. It's like
it's hilarious.
You're not doing your job, which is just a little slightly softer way of saying that, but
you ain't earning your dadgum keep, Chaz. Man just is living in reality in a way that Roy Williams and Coach K and Jim Larrañaga can't or aren't. That's one of the things I'm growing to really respect about Bards. The man has figured out how to evolve. We thought he was coming here to retire, and hopefully he does retire here, but in a few years, and having completely ridden the waves as college basketball's changed.
yeah, he's kind of got the perfect system going right now.
Yeah, expectations aren't there, and just be decent every year. We'll give you a raise, Rick. Well, you made it out of the second round. Wow. 3 more years for you.
What program would you like to? You can't say UConn. What program would you trade to shoes with?
Why can't he say UConn, Caleb?
Because I don't let him say UConn.
The Boston Celtics. Kentucky. No, I don't know. I mean, I get it. It's hard to to survive and advance the NCAA tournament. But when so many other teams have done it consistently for so long, like I'm sorry, but I'm tired of the excuses. I'm tired of coming up short. Like Alabama last year goes to the Final Four. I mean,
We would have gone to the Final Four with their draw, though, so don't even give me that.
oh, here we go.
Alabama would not have beaten Purdue.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
Okay.
Not with the whistle old Edie was getting.
Oh, Edie.
Yeah. Does the NCAA hate us, guys?
Yes.
The absolute worst draw in the playoff and the absolute worst draw in the tournament last year.
Potentially.
Is it because Jonathan Skrmetti, Attorney General of Tennessee, is just out there filing lawsuits like gangbusters?
They tried to give us Chase Burns last year.
Yeah, they did.
That's true. What about softball? What they do to us in softball, Caleb?
We lost to Alabama in softball last year.
Ah,
God.
I know that's our big rival. Those assholes.
So yeah, we've conclusively established it. What's happening next this year? What's happening to our Vols this year in this tournament draw? Let's say we're probably going to follow your suit, Caleb, and we mostly clean up at home, except against elite teams.
So we get probably like a 2 seed.
Man,
And we probably, I don't know.
we had 2 seed in Auburn's side of the bracket.
That's the only one that really scares me. But
I mean, man, I don't want to say they look unbeatable, but they look the closest thing to it so far.
yeah, but
even Caleb, are you about to accuse Auburn of peaking early?
I'm just saying, it's January.
Ooh.
Says a Bruce Pearl coached basketball team.
What is that?
We are all.
Once that ceasefire deal goes in, they're going to lose all their steam. So.
Oh my God. I did not expect that.
No offense, of course, but
Bruce is just operating off of pure inertia right now.
yeah.
Pure energy. Ow.
Where's Konzo coaching? Is he coaching anywhere?
Missouri State, I think.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
No way.
Yeah, Missouri.
I'm pretty
No
sure.
way. He went back to mama.
That's the new trend. Going back. Everybody's going back.
Oh, that's true. Everybody is. That's so true. Quick tangent. Who's your favorite going back?
Well, Mac to UNC was pretty fun for a minute.
I did mean this one, but I'm willing to.
Oh, you mean what? What was the
all
question? Oh, you mean what? What was the question?
In this last year, the trend has been established. You're right. Last year, the trend has been established. You're right. That they've gone. Coaches going back to places that they've gone back to UCF. Rich Rodriguez, which is Rich Rodriguez. Although Scott Frost looked like a drunk at his press.
Although Scott Frost second one's going to be Bobby Petrino. Now, second one's going to be Bobby Petrino going back to Arkansas.
Shout out to my friend Brandon. Shout out to my friend Brandon. It's thing he's been called for a decade. Ever since they took him out. Lost to Louisiana Monroe. Arkansas lost to Louisiana Monroe. Simmering. Waiting for that day. Simmering.
I seem to recall Tennessee fans being called racist going back situation about a going back situation 13 years ago. Whatever, 13 years ago.
Was a unique cauldron at that time. Very certain numbers of media members. Very opinions. Bill Belichick going back to North Carolina was pretty enjoyable. Very curious to see how that shakes out.
I really hope he gets an NFL job and just leaves after like 2 months.
What if his girlfriend's got to get her master's degree? He can't do that.
They got the best program in the country.
She's got to get that dissertation written.
What a guy.
Yeah, good for him. Son of a bitch.
I'm trying to think
All right,
of who
what
else went back. Rich Rod to West Virginia, though. That one's good. I like that.
I think that's pretty exciting. I did not think Rich Rod had anything left in the tank at Arizona, and then son of a bitch, he goes to Jacksonville State where they got a lot of pride, and just conference champions. Not that long, coming straight into FBS.
Yeah, I think
Something lit a fire under him.
was he there 2 or 3 years? I think 3.
Something like that, yeah.
Good for him.
Enough to carry them across the threshold.
All right. Mike Keith is the new voice of the Vols. Discuss.
Sack!
Well, we don't get too many of those, so we can go worry about that.
Oh, I knew this.
I heard Mike talking about the sack thing and said it was because he did it one time in like a preseason game, and his daughter thought it was hilarious, and all her friends liked it, and so he just kept doing it.
That is about the most wholesome thing I've heard in a minute.
Wow.
The thing. Have you ever listened to a Mike Keith call on a Titans game? I haven't. I don't know what he's
You
like.
never heard the Music
beyond
City Miracle?
Okay, is one played 25 years ago?
I've
Well,
heard a
have
few
the
of his
Titans ever
calls.
had any memorable plays? I mean, give the guy a break.
I'm sure he does, but I don't give a shit about the Titans. And I'm very glad that we had to remind them that the football center in Tennessee is in Knoxville, not Nashville. Not fucking Nashville. So yes, on that one I'm pleased. I also, how is he ageless?
That's the thing I'm
looks-
worried
he-
about is guy's almost 60. Like, I don't want to get used to him, and in 10 years he's gone. My favorite voice of the Vols searching
Yes.
thing was the Brian Rice tweet where he was where he was thanking fans for putting his name into consideration. Like,
For knowing my work.
oh God, if that ever happens,
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm gone. I'm out. Just make the Spanish guy like do all the games at that point. Like,
Might not be such a bad idea.
who's gonna be
Dude
his,
is good.
I'm gonna have to
his
change the name.
sidekick? Do we know?
Well, I was thinking about this because Pat Ryan's it now, right?
I think so.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Gone.
Pat's retiring with
Oh,
Bob.
okay. I was gonna say I didn't realize this until the other day that Pat Ryan used to be the Titans color guy with Mike Keith,
Ah,
Did not know that.
but I don't know. I mean, I assume he'll be a former player. I don't know who's groomed and ready.
Say, if you're watching the Sunday Sports Source, I wonder if it's Daniel Hood or
Sterling Hinton.
I had to say, what if it's Sterl? That's Danny White's guy.
I would support that to get him off the field.
And on the
No,
radio?
I mean, it's not ideal, but
No, it's not
gets him
ideal.
off the field, screaming into
Pretty
a
damn
microphone.
far from ideal. Yes, I don't need, when I'm feeling terrible, Alabama's beating the hell out of us. All right, Bowman! Orange! Not doing it, man.
what about Jason Witten? I mean, he's got a year of Monday Night Football experience.
Well, he's a candidate for the Cowboys job, Matt.
Yeah, that's going to Dion.
I would love to. I wonder how much money Charles Davis makes.
Ooh.
That
Probably a
is
lot
our
more.
that is our Ritz Bisaccia. Charles Davis and his intimate involvement with our program is Ritz Bisaccia part
Hey,
dose.
John Gruden. I'm sure Dave Portnoy would let him do a little double duty.
Now that's an interesting idea. He's killing it up there.
It's
It feels. Go
all the
ahead.
content I watch with him is just so funny because like all the guys just have no clue what they're talking about, and he's like, "Yeah, man, that's really cool, man."
I haven't watched much, but the very first day when he was there and he told Big T his form on his offensive tackle set was awful. It was hilarious.
They had a video last week where it was like 5 guys and a quarterback, like all down in like formation and stuff, and Gruden's just standing behind them, and it was the saddest looking stuff. I think Blutman was playing like right guard or something. It was so funny.
He's an odd vibe choice. It completely changes their dynamic. They're just talking there. What do you think about a spider 2Y banana there? Or he starts bringing up, when I was with the Raiders and they just turn into fanboys, and it's not the same kind of freewheeling environment that it used to be. Of course, I guess they were just rotting in those chairs for 4 hours during games beforehand.
Well, Peyton might have some time on his hands.
Oh, Peyton. Yes, Peyton. Thank Peyton. Bring Peyton back. We love Peyton. Beverly D'Angelo.
Okay, let's
No.
name people we don't want it to be. Eric Ainge.
Yeah, correct.
Yep. Swain?
I don't want it to be Swain.
No.
Swain's fine on the
I'll tell
radio.
you what, I listened to a little bit of Josh and Swain, which is the dumbest name for a show ever. Like, just call it Josh and
Not
Jason.
good.
But
Not good.
Kevin Simon was filling in for Josh, and Kevin Simon is actually hilarious. Like, I enjoyed those two together.
We could get Terry Fair. He has radio experience.
Terry Fair has Tony Robinson, also radio
What
experience.
if we just
Fred
have
White.
What if we just have a new guy every week with Mike Keith?
Oh, if we rotated former players, we get to Demetrius Morley.
And you get to like work it up all week to like a reveal on like a Thursday and Vol Twitter.
Oh, and Matt, we'd have the fans tweeting about it, tweeting ideas to Danny.
I know.
Oh,
Wow, Danny, can we all get Fred White jerseys in the stands? That'd be so cool.
when's the Fred White bobblehead coming, Danny? That is a really good idea, though. I want to hear Dion Grant call a game.
Yeah.
Will Offenhusel.
Ooh, there we go.
Cozy Coleman. Of course, I don't think I've heard any one of those people say a word since 1998.
Whatever happened to Will Overstreet? Didn't he used to do like TV stuff?
Yeah. He was on there with Jimmy.
Yeah.
Looking real goateed.
Yeah.
Looking real
That's a
goateed.
good thought on the sports source. Pretty much any former player who has any aspirations of being in front of a microphone is on that show.
Yes.
Like 12 guys standing in the little studio.
Their studio is like incredible, but their production quality is dog shit. Like, that is the worst show. Oh, man.
It's the old Jefferson Pilot cameras and the old Jefferson Pilot sound work, mics and everything. Yeah.
It's bad.
I would like to give a full-throated seal of approval to Roger Hoover. The man must be brought back from Tuscaloosa.
To do what?
He is all.
To do what?
The man, to do what? To be the color guy.
No, you have to have someone who knows something about football.
Roger Hoover knows a ton about football.
You need a former player.
It's a great looking
want
forward
Roger to
pass there, Mike.
If we want to give Roger the Brent Hubbs job someday, fine. But
Regardless, I want him groomed for the future. He's one of us. And he's dadgum good at his
I don't know
job.
about that.
Wow. Wow.
There's a long fly ball to center field.
I think he's got character. He's young. He's honing his voice. He's honing his skill set. But he's got character.
Well, he needs to keep at it.
He's clean.
He's a Bama fan.
He's not a Bama fan. I don't care what the internet says. I don't care that he visibly was happy when they beat us last year. Or that he was visibly downtrodden when we won this year. He's playing a bit. He's a deep cover guy. I'm convinced of it. I watched their game cast very carefully.
Chris, you should do a series where you analyze like the body language of all these guys. I'd watch that.
I'm no expert, but what's that Jack guy for Barstool? He does those on all the weird TikToks that come out. So I saw this was trending.
Oh, Jack Mack or whatever.
Yes.
He used to be on Unnecessary Roughness.
Formerly of Mercifully Ejected.
Yes. He's much better at his current thing than his prior thing.
I do not watch his current thing. Is it good?
Well, I'm just talking about the videos he makes with like gossip and rumors and stuff. But
yeah, they're saying there's a bunch of drones in New Jersey. I did some homework. Okay, I still don't understand Barstool's media creation. Is it literally just anything?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, whatever gets clicks.
Pretty straightforward. We got Arkansas LSU up. But that's
well, if you're listening to this tomorrow, you'll already know who won. So
that's so true.
let us know in the chat who won.
Let's say we won't be looking. We're working. Texas A&M hanging around with Kentucky. This is what they do on Tony's show, right?
Yeah, but
I'm always like,
big difference is Tony's show is live.
Tony's show is wow. But I never listened, or not seldom. More often than not, I'm catching up the day later, the next day.
I couldn't do
that. I
that.
respect you both.
If I miss it, I'm out.
Matt, are you still a loyal live Basilio listener?
I haven't listened this week. I did a couple shows last week.
Say, on the job in the morning.
Yeah,
old show.
Driving out to Blaine. Just got Tony in my ear. It's beautiful. That's where I was when he read the negative transcript. Oh, so good.
I feel like our listeners are not terribly familiar, and you should be. If you're a Tennessee fan, the Tony Basilio show is, for me, an essential part of this experience, thanks to you guys. But I'm sure they're not very familiar with Negative. Would you like to describe said person to our listeners?
Here, I'll
Caleb's
describe Negative to our listeners. It's like if Matt called into a radio show.
Okay. Matt, would you have said Dubar needs to play more? You say.
What'd I say?
Why ain't he starting?
Over who? What we need to do is we need to start ZZ, Lanier, Meshack, Phillips, and Dubar.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where we need to start.
I don't know.
Akpara's been growing on me.
Yeah, Igor's gonna click eventually.
We're just doomed to never have a big that has any offensive capability at all.
Yeah, never. I mean, Grant Williams sucked. I mean,
Yeah, what is
Matt, do you consider Grant Williams a big?
You know, he was our power forward, so yeah.
I'm
Matt's thinking
talking
about
about center.
about 5. Kyle Alexander was
CJ Black.
I mean, Wayne Chisholm, I guess he was a 4, wasn't he?
wasn't he like 6'8", 6'9"?
Brian Williams, that dude could ball.
Brandon Crump.
Man,
Oh.
Isaiah Victor.
Not a center, I don't think.
Isaiah wasn't
Was he not? I don't know. He was pretty athletic. Maybe.
Okay, what
big, tall
about,
dude.
let's just name 2000s basketball players. Andre Patterson.
That's a good one. What was that? IKEA core. Andy IKEA core.
Huh?
Okay.
What?
Am I wrong? I think that was a Tennessee basketball player.
IKEA core
Yeah.
in the 2000s?
I don't know. It's from when I was...
Jameer
yeah,
Andrews.
Andy IKEA core. Let's see what year.
Jameer. That's an incredible
2000.
Janice Grindstaff.
What?
Reed, if you're listening, I hope you're enjoying this.
Scooter McFadden.
Oh, McFadden.
Baby.
God. God, Beano.
Jordan
Is it too
Howell.
early to?
Jordan Howe. Great.
Can I go more esoteric? I said Janice Grindstaff.
That's a good one.
What? John Higgins.
Oh man.
Ramar Smith.
Are we, I see that. So I was going to go Tony Harris, but that's a bit. We're going a bit mainstream here.
Yeah. Trying to think about like who was on the Buzz team
Oh,
that didn't
Buzz.
didn't hang around for Pearl.
poor guys, those.
Anyway.
Rate of play, guys. It's probably late. This is why our long term we've demonstrated enough that we're in the top certain percent of fans. Some of those names
Oh, John Winchester. Oh, I forgot about him.
Oh, okay. Well, that hits the spot.
Boomer Herndon. Remember him?
Herndon?
Yeah, Boomer.
Boomer Herndon. He ended up at I think Chattanooga, right? He transferred to Sumnu. Thaddeus Holden. Oh my God. Pee Wee Gash. I mean, come on.
Pee Wee Gash.
Who were some of those players on
Wow, you're right.
There was some dark years where we had what was that one guy's name? Reese. What was that guy's name? And fairly recently, some of our worst teams ever.
Okay, I'm saying I like Armani Moore and Derek Reese. Derek Reese and Dietrich Mostella.
He was at the Donington. Old Mostella was on the Donington team, right?
I'm just saying, I feel like the Gulpy and Donnie years. Those were year. Thank you, Tony. You gotta fight for this coach.
Justin Albrecht. Wow.
Okay, I remember Derek Reese and Armani Moore beating Vandy in a come from behind in the SEC tournament, and Tony treating it like it was okay. We got a little something going here. This is incredible. Isn't this fun, Bino?
Yeah, Tony. Pee Wee Gash, man, I forgot all about him. Wow.
Pee Wee's doing these days.
Ryan Childress, now there.
Oh God.
Wow.
I have a distinct memory of a very, very hard attempted two-hand slam that went off the rim and into the crowd. Major Wingate. God,
Apparently, we
Man.
had a guy named Eddie DeBro, Pearl's first year.
What year are you looking at?
05,
That's 06,
06.
05. Okay.
All right,
Tanner
boys.
Wild. Yeah, okay, we're...
Don't you know what they say about remember when? Talking about remember when?
Hey, Tony, come on now.
We're at, what are we ranked now? 6th? 5th?
Were you a little slighted by the rankings? I mean...
No, I don't care about. You know the only rankings I care about.
Tournament wins. Correct. I
No,
know, Caleb.
don't even care about those.
Basic.
Only care about
Oh,
Are we a 1 seed in Ken Palm?
Kenny Palm and Jerry Palm.
and where are we there?
We're the 6 in Ken Palm.
Oh my god. Pathetic.
Mm.
Fire Rick Barnes.
What's our current offensive efficiency ranking?
25th.
How about defense?
3rd.
Third?
I thought we would drop.
Yeah.
We went from 2nd to 3rd.
We played pretty good against Florida defense. They didn't score that many. We just
They didn't score that many. They just scored at will.
Okay. So, I always see when you post this stuff in the chat, but I don't care enough to really pay attention to it. Okay, so adjusted offense, all right. 76.0 against Florida. What? Adjusted defense, I guess that's what it means, adjusted offense, right? Adjusted defense.
Yeah.
Okay, what does that mean?
It's like I don't exactly know all the inputs, but essentially how many points per possession. It's like on a per possession basis.
Oh, okay. So we scored 76 points per possession?
Or, I mean, I don't know what the 75 actually represents. That might be like 75 points per 100 possessions or something like that.
Pathetic. All right. What about
Rookie number.
G-SC?
That's a game score. That's how good you played.
15.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Oh, it was a 15. Ugh. It seems high. It seems real damn high. What's our luck? Are we a lucky team?
We're fairly lucky. We're 61st in luck.
That's not bad. I'd take me 61st open. What's that percent-wise? How many teams are in basketball?
40 something, right?
64.
Sam.
Dadgum.
Gaw.
Mississippi Valley State's the worst team on Ken Palm.
They just walk around, zero negative luck. Every step they take, their laces, they trip over the floor. Their clothes fly off of them. Lights fall down from the top of the arena.
Coach calls a timeout and they sit there and watch Kent State football team on tablets.
They've got the second-ranked
Low.
non-strength of schedule.
Low.
Hey.
What's our strength of schedule?
Well,
Terrible.
I'll look that for you. Our strength of schedule is 74th.
Oh my God. So On3 put out a tweet. The top 10 Heisman seasons of all time.
Oh boy.
Number 1, Barry Sanders. Number 2, Joe Burrow. Number 3, guess who?
You got to be kidding me.
No.
You got to be kidding me.
Who is it?
Travis Hunter.
Yep.
Oh my God. I couldn't even say it.
Okay. I'm done with Twitter for the night.
That's a.
All right. Any other news or notes?
Missouri currently leading Florida 21-14.
Nope, I think we're good. Caleb wants to go to bed.
Y'all took your nighttime tea.
I'm just finishing my coffee.
You're never gonna sleep, Matt.
Oh, I'll sleep. Don't you worry about that.
I trust you.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Thanks for sending
Oh,
this.
wait. We didn't talk about baseball. Let's go another 35 minutes here. Caleb, what's our preseason ranking?
What are we? 4th, 5th? Forget.